Yeah, we are live, by the way.
All right.
Do you want to go? Okay. Actually, let's just start it up then, huh? We might as well. Or should we give it a few more seconds?
I want to make sure we just have the teams get in there and they're all like at least ready.
That's
So that way we're not like doing an intro and then all of a sudden twiddling our thumbs.
Well, we're gonna twiddle our thumbs anyway. What's the difference?
And you probably have all the same sound settings as before.
Yeah, I haven't touched them.
You have what screen you about?
Alright, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get going.
All right. Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, you like it? Alright, everybody. I know I've had the stream going already, and I don't have muted because I'm a professional idiot. This is NGS, Div C West matchup. Full Meta Jacket versus Tidecaller Mrgles. My name is Linehouse, and I'm joined as always with my best friend, Snaggananaz. How you doing, man?
Doing good. As always, the 2-0 on the stream
The two.
of the 2-0 of the casting time with Linehouse.
The teams are filing in, single file, into the the game lobby. Is there anything you wanted to kind of go? Oh, actually, I should go over standings, right? Look at that. I have things. Current
The
standings.
screens. Yeah, prep.
I mean, I have them all here. I might as well use them.
Yeah.
I wonder if the music's too loud. But, you know, what can you do? I'm gonna turn down a smidge. Ooh, that's the wrong direction. Anyway.
On the fly.
Yep. Current standings. Div C West. Would tap that. First place, 25 points. We're not going to go through all of it, though. Most importantly, Tidecaller Mrgles are in 7th with 11 points. And they are against Full Meta, which is in 10th with 2. So Tidecaller really, I think, has locked in a playoff spot. And they're looking for anywhere between 5th and 8th, I believe, based on how many games they have left. Is that correct, Snag?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like so. Tidecallers has 100% made it into the playoffs, no matter what the rest of the records go. And Full Meta has not. It looks like I don't think there's any way Full Meta can get in, but Tidecallers has a chance to move up in standings if they 2-0. I think their next this game and the next game. So we'll see if they care a lot about that, and maybe they go super try hard with it, or maybe hopefully since Full Meta is not in the running anymore, maybe they just have some fun with it.
Or play spoiler extraordinaire, huh?
Yeah, and play some fun games, hopefully.
So, map picks. Cat, get out of my way. Goddamn cat. Alright. We had... I'm trying to remember who did what now. Oh, Cursed Hollow and Towers of Doom banned by Full Meta Jacket. Tomb of the Spire Queen and Brax's Holdout banned by Tidecaller Mrgles. I see someone's saying inappropriate language in the chat, and I'm super offended. I just want to say. Anyway, I'm always disappointed when we see Brax's Holdout be banned, because that just means teams are being wimps and don't want to play on the best map in the game. We are going to Dragonshire for the very first match, and that is picked by Tidecaller Mrgles. Any insight as to why they picked that map, Snaggy?
Not really. Unfortunately, Full Meta has. Oh, I mean they're 1-1 on the map, so it's kind of their better record. Well, actually, no, I lied. I'm looking at the wrong stats. Full Meta is 0-4, and Tidecallers is 1-1. Unfortunately, Full Meta doesn't have the best of records on any map, so I think it's probably just a map that they might just enjoy playing more. Or, like I said before, maybe they have a fun strat.
Well, this was picked by Tidecaller though.
Right. That's why Tidecallers went to it. Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's the most lost map against Full Meta, so it's their game that they played the most.
I want to see some fun. I want to see some spice.
Yeah.
Some
Get that triple
spice.
support off lane,
All right.
or all Vikings one lane. Yeah.
All right. I'm letting the teams know we are ready to go to draft.
They are also ready.
Yeah, I just saw that. That's what I just told them. I mean, it's a standard map. I'm actually disappointed that a lot of my maps I really enjoy are banned. So And I'm really afraid that we're going to go to Volskaya at some point. I'm always afraid of that.
Everybody likes to ban Braxis.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Towers is banned, so you can't even have those like really close comeback matches.
Towers, Tomb, and Braxis are all banned.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
But it looks like they are ready to go.
Anybody on this team that you want to make fun of? I mean, look for while they're playing.
Well, I would definitely not want to advocate for anybody that thinks that we suck and that we should not be in playoffs.
Exactly.
So I'm probably not going to vote for those people.
Yes.
And then I'm going to vote for the people that might have not said anything about me ever.
Right. I feel the same way. All right. Full Meta Jackets got the first ban. What do you think we see? Anything interesting at all? I'm assuming that we're going to see a Deathwing and Ariel ban at some point.
Yeah, both of them have played Ariel. They both have also banned Ariel a lot. So it's their first pick. I could see full meta probably just if they're doing the standard stuff of leaving Ariel and Deathwing open and see what they do against it. They know that, or if they've done scouting, they know Tidecallers likes to play a lot of Sylvanas. They like to play a lot of Ana, Stukov. So I see that they would probably ban some of those.
Lunara.
They also played a lot of Lunara. Lunara was their second. I just didn't put it on the list, but Lunara was their second DPS played.
Yes, see. Obviously, we knew that was coming. All right, do they ban a Deathwing or
I know
Ariel?
everything at all the time. I knew what they were banning before they were banning.
You knew exactly how the bans were going to go down, right? Did you see how he rotated his scroll mouse through the bans to pick what they wanted? That's Johanna ban. Hold on. Is no one afraid?
That's leaving up one of them.
Yeah, is no one afraid of Deathwing anymore or Ariel?
Yeah, so I wonder if meta's gonna go into the not either they ban one of them and force Tidecallers to ban the other, or force Tidecallers to allow that one to be open.
I mean,
so both of them have played Deathwing.
All right,
So
all right.
Ariel.
Full meta.
So now Tidecallers has the option of either banning Deathwing so nobody gets it, or leaving it open and just playing against it.
I think does full meta not want to play Ariel then, or not first pick it? I guess.
Yeah, I guess they would rather first pick Deathwing on Dragon Shard than Ariel.
Or maybe it's because they can't play one of the two heroes like Deathwing, and they don't want to take the chance. Is that, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Either way,
don't have to worry about it.
Either way.
Yeah, so Joe's banned out, so I wonder if they're going to go into their other tank of full metas, played a lot of ETC as their tank option. Or they'd probably just go with the standard DPS that doesn't really show anything, and doing Raynor, Vala, Kale don't really show your comp that way. Or we get the Vikings.
Oh, Vala.
I was better this time because I gave options, so that way I didn't say one and I wasn't wrong. So if I give 4, I'm just gonna start naming all the heroes and they're gonna pick one of them. So, right, that's how that works.
Exactly how that works.
Maybe we'll see some Tank Uther, but I'd probably see a Sylvanas Stukov here, in my opinion. Seeing a Vala.
I just noticed that the
see Raynor.
Raynor and ETC, that the names are actually mixed up in Soothsayer for the team thing, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Or hopefully.
Yeah, both teams pretty going just super standard so far. Both got an auto attacker that can do a lot of damage and threat to tanks. ETC's got a little bit stun.
Where's the spice?
Okay. Garrosh is pretty good. Now they're taking this Duke off.
That's getting better.
So hopefully we can get some stun lock combos with the just kill ETC, not even care. Garrosh is kind of it's kind of honestly really annoying to play against an ETC as a Garrosh, because anytime you try to walk up to somebody, there's that knockback.
Mm-hmm.
The really smart ETCs like myself like to go Encore at 13, so that way you get the double knockback, and Garrosh is guaranteed not to throw anybody. And even if you do throw an ETC, unless you're on point with the stuns and the silences, he just slides away.
Right. I
mean,
mean,
the Blaze is kind of interesting though.
But the Stukov was really good with a Garrosh though, because of the slows.
Oh, with the Garrosh is definitely really good.
Yeah.
And silences I think is always strong. Like I said, if you can get it off and on the throw and the silence really quick, a tank can die that way because they can't use any abilities for a while, and that's usually their saving grace. I like the ban on Anduin, not allowing that saving grace from Garrosh after Garrosh tries to throw somebody.
Yeah, he is the counter to Garrosh, at least support wise.
I mean, he helps a lot.
He's the
Yeah, support wise. Yeah, support wise,
counter.
he's probably the counter. Yeah, out of just supports.
Yes, out of just supports.
Rel
Rel,
that they like,
and of course
Yeah,
Falstad, the bird.
they've actually played Rel like 7 times so far, and I think a lot of times on Dragonshire. So
Now
there
that
you go. Alarak.
that is spicy.
I like it. There's actually like no threat from Tidecallers against the Alarak because Raynor. I mean, Raynor has the poke, but Raynor's range is the same range as Alarak's pull. So if Raynor is auto attacking Alarak, he's in range of the silence.
Mm-hmm.
And interesting, the Sonya going against the Yrel in the off lane. I don't know. I don't think Sonya wins that at all because Yrel just saves her stun every time Sonya wants to spin. I feel like that Sonya's gonna have a real bad time.
I think so.
But
you keep talking. I hear the cat at the door and it's bugging me. But yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully Sonya gets a little bit of help from either a Vala or something like that. She is going into Uther, not a main tank Uther, but is going to be a solo heal Uther against the Alarak, Sonya, and Vala. It's not bad. I mean, you're only worried about the threat of Vala damage really and Alarak, and so if you have that armor healing from Uther, might negate a lot of that damage that comes out from that.
Yep, I agree with everything that you said. I heard all of it.
Yep. And but we'll see if Vala can like poke out enough damage to make sure to make Uther, kind of not want to be that type of healer. But honestly, I think Tidecallers has the better draft in my opinion. But they don't have portrait synergy, so I don't know about this.
Yeah, full meta does, and therefore, portrait synergy is actually the most important aspect of the game.
Yeah,
it's like 50%.
Unfortunately,
right?
they have that Hydralisk face, which is scary as crap.
I mean, isn't like most of the game 50% portrait, 40% salt, 10% positioning? Is that right? Is that how you win this game?
Close to it, yeah. Maybe like 42.368% salt, if I were to say.
So would you round? Would you round that up?
7.264 of positioning.
Right.
I think that math is correct.
That does sound very correct. Oop! I forgot that I'm in charge of the camera. All right. On the left, we have full meta jacket. We got Jugger Rob on Garrosh, Barber on Sonya, Modus Trollin on Stukov, Runtime Logic on Vala, and Gunslinger on Alarak.
And on the right-hand side, the red team, full meta jacket. We got Burrito on the Falstad, Bob on the Raynor, Rise Robin on the Yrel, Siege on that ETC, and Key on Uther.
All right, let's zoom this out a little bit. How far can I go? There we go.
WZ or
yeah, I got it. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was 1 or 2. I always forget because I usually have foul observe.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to see level 1 talents? Do we care about that? I mean, they're gonna dance in the middle for a minute. We got. I don't know. I see everything kind of standard. I don't really see anything out of it. Oh wait, actually.
Surprisingly, Gathering Storm. Honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say Falstad. Oh yeah, that's Gathering Storm. Yeah. Whatever. I know the talent names.
No throw from Garrosh there, with having the options of both the Raynor and the ETC.
Yeah,
but nice little silence from the Stukov.
Mm-hmm. And we got a quick rotation top for Rel, trying to get. They were trying to get that, deny some soak from Sonya. Didn't really work. Back to the bottom lane though. Ooh. Nice pushback.
The minion get thrown.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he had a chance for a Falstad. I couldn't remember if he had used his dash already though. And they're both teams going for camps already.
We'll be taking a little bit faster by. Wait, Tidecaller's on the right. Yeah, so a little bit faster for Tidecallers, I think. No, now that Stukov went over there, should be about the same.
Oh, ETC's in trouble? Are they? No, it's just those two though.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Be looking out.
Yeah.
This Sonya's having a tough time.
Yeah, it is. I'm looking up top. I mean, I think Sonya will have a tough time against Rel to start, right? Or, I mean, the whole match.
I think it's the whole match. Yeah, I don't think there's ever a time that that Sonya will out heal her.
Right. Oh, so out heal her. She has a stun, knockback, or whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, and full meta is taking control of the bottom point, while Tidecaller gets their Night camp, bruiser camp.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna keep pushing with those knights. Because I mean, Sonya, since she doesn't have, well, she won't be able to whirlwind in the wave that much. She won't really be able to clear the knights that well. So I think if Urel and Raynor actually just push that, they might just be able to take a fort. But I think the 4-man on the bot will probably scare them enough to get a full rotation from Tidecolors.
They were kind of getting pushed. Ooh, can they get the Gary? Oh, he's down like 60 HP. So low.
Making use of those tower shots to get some free damage on that Garrosh.
Listen, if you're not tanking tower shots, you ain't playing this game correctly.
That's very true. It's all about positioning.
And the throw on the Uther. I'm not sure if that's who they really want to throw, though.
It almost worked.
I mean, yeah. It's still Uther, though. It's like basically a free stun for them to get out.
As we talked about on top, I mean, Urel is kind of just still running through Sonya.
I mean, she can't even clear this. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, she's gotten a lot more than I thought she would be. Urel probably wants to be looking to save her trait stun for more often for when Sonya is whirlwinding.
All right, but she's gonna get a tower.
Yeah, that's kind of some free push.
Imagine if they sent 2 people top. Oh, Garrosh though in the bottom. That extra armor
Nice
though.
Heal. Yeah, barely got that heal from Stukov of the trait.
I don't know why I'm doing that. Camp's finally dead. Both towers gone. In the top lane though, that is some really good value for Rel and that early night camp.
Ooh, Stukov getting a little almost caught out there. But this is always the fun part of Dragonshire is when a team controls both shrines this early in the game, where you have to do this weird dance of keeping somebody mid but also trying to soak.
Right.
And so, you know, red team and Tidecolors have this option of going for this gank on Garrosh.
Yep. And I almost missed it. Oh, yeah, I got there in time. I was watching the top lane though, because I felt Rel might have a shot at killing Sonya. And
Sonya actually almost had to try to kill the other.
Right. And the first dragon goes to Tidecaller. Mrgles. Murlocs? What are they called again?
Tidecolors was able to take advantage of the decision from full meta to kind of go after the knights when they don't control any of the shrines. So it kind of leaves less people on the field to fight over the shrine. Gives a free dragon over to Tidecolors. Ooh, big silence. Nope.
All right.
Okay.
Nothing's happening. Top lane though, they got the camp, and then looks like Rel's gonna clear it actually fairly easily.
Actually, so Uther still went the auto attack, which I guess that makes sense. There's 3 melee into the Uther.
Yeah.
So that's going to get a lot of stuns for both Garrosh and Alarak. That's going to make it a pain in the butt. Like, Garrosh is actually so annoying to go against. Uther is so annoying to go against as a Garrosh, because same thing with ETC. You try to walk up to somebody and there's always going to be a stun available, because Uther's stun is actually, I think, a shorter cooldown than Garrosh's. Or at least a shorter cooldown than the throw by a lot. So and then throwing an Uther, if he has Divine Storm, you're kind of actually throwing Divine Storm into your team, which feels bad.
And they immediately go get the siege camp again. I like the rotation so far by Tidecaller, and frankly, actually even full meta, because full meta did kind of wait to get their other camp, which I think
the Knights, yeah.
Yeah, but have you noticed too? Like their camp got very little value compared to what Tidecallers did. But other than that, both teams have been pretty good about making sure they get those open camps when they're
aggressive
available.
Here.
Yeah, it's super aggressive, and that Raynor could be in trouble. Nice.
But now it's actually going to be a counter concave.
Yeah, they let it go though. Actually, let's take a look at 27 stacks though so far for Gathering Storm.
Yep. Sitting in that 4-man stuff. Like
top lane. That was mighty close.
Getting pretty close. Yeah, so Sonya did go Whirlwind healing and extra auto attack damage after slamming somebody. So she's just trying to go for the auto attack healing instead of the Whirlwind against the Urel to try to give her some sustain.
Looks like Sonya's going to rotate mid though. Is they going to come for a 5-man play at the bottom? No.
There's 4. Sonya could make this clear on mid and rotate bottom and make a 5-man.
That's true.
Or at least give them the option of going for knights if they get a kill. Actually, it'd be a really good rotation from the Sonya if she does this, because Urel's not looking at all.
There it is.
Like she might be coming late.
Here we go. Dun, dun,
they might be looking aggressive, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. An ETC.
That was great unstoppable from Jadagarbab. to make sure that he doesn't get knocked back by ETC.
Yeah.
I know it like takes a little bit to like read the names and
Well,
figure out what to do.
Jugger Bob's messing with my head. Is it Jug Rob or Jugger Ob? Like it's messing with my head. I can't do it. Rel though
Jugger Rob
is getting good value top lane since no one did die, even though it was awfully close. She's getting half a fort.
Oh,
we have
man, Smosh Pit.
Just came back in time. Goodbye, Vala. Are we flying?
Are we flying?
Yes, there it is.
Nice.
There it goes. Stukov. There it goes. Jugger Rob. Oh, and Alarak will get away.
I mean, you have to save the sadism. Alarak has to leave early.
As is tradition.
Sonya's actually beating Rel now.
I think I haven't been seeing Rel stun her her whirlwind lately. Oh man, Burrito's trying really hard to get that kill on Gunslinger.
He got a huge hammering on him and then dashed in for the shield, the lightning.
And we are gonna
dragon.
Yep. Number 2. Dragon Dos.
I mean, there's been a lot of good decisions, honestly, from both teams on when to pick the fights. Like they went after ETC after he slid in, and then with the Garrosh through ETC, they tried to get the final kill on him. Unfortunately, Divine Shield saved him just barely, and then he was able to kind of just walk back in and get a 4-man mosh, which is great uses of heroics on both teams, honestly, and decision makings of when to throw.
Ooh. When to throw, but not throw the game, right? Right? All right. They're gonna get. They have a bruiser camp, dragon. Everything's looking pretty good for Tidecaller. They should be able to get the walls for sure. How much of the keep do you think they can get with this push?
They shouldn't really be able to get. Maybe. I mean, it looks like they're gonna run away, but I think they probably could have. Yeah, they probably could have gotten them maybe half damage, I would say, with that much minions available.
I felt like
and
that
like
was
just
too.
using fire, but they're just gonna get the free damage on the fort, which is fair as well. You're not baiting your team into going into a keep and then having the dragon die and everybody get engaged upon. So,
and in fairness too,
not gonna get the fort.
Yeah,
they do.
They are.
Uther with the wave of light.
Yeah.
Holy radiance.
OP. That was actually probably smarter. Open up that mid lane a bit more so that they push in at the bot. They can't get flanked as easily.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the push in mid is like in the very early parts. That mid is probably the most important. That or top, I think, is probably the most important, just to allow you to get control of the map. Because if you force the person to have vision on their side of the map,
yeah,
in that mid lane, it allows for so much easy rotations.
I'm wondering
if they're
gonna do
bushes.
They were gonna do an invade, but it took a little bit longer to get this camp. Oh, they're not gonna grab it yet either.
Wonder how I forget on this map how long the Dragon Knight waits to spawn. They're actually probably holding the camp until the knights meet a little bit farther.
Yeah.
But that's what it looks like they were doing. So Knight now looking for a gank on the Sonya. She is way up in the knights.
Yep, and
should be an easy kill.
This could be a problem.
Sonya spinning to win it. Almost. Nope.
Not one hard enough.
Yeah, so we should see
that top
full
fort,
meta kind of here, just push bot.
Yeah, top fort's probably gonna fall soon. I would assume with the camp pushing. Full meta. How aggressive is his flank going? Does Falstad have? He should have his ult back, right?
He doesn't. He does have his ult, but he doesn't have his fly. But so he's sitting in mid for a little bit. Looks like he's a little bit of AFK typing it out, but Ural's gonna get a free fort top.
Yeah, that's down.
I mean, only the real people don't actually play in comms, and you just do all through typing in your game.
Obviously.
Key going into this bush. Oh, didn't go far enough for the Garrosh to throw. He was Garrosh was so patient.
So patient.
I know.
I think I know you wouldn't have been so patient.
I mean, you definitely run out there when he steps up. If you're already mounted, you run up at him, and like you're gonna get there first, and then get a throw and silence.
Yep, and then you watch your team not follow up. It's awesome.
It's the best, honestly.
both points controlled by Tidecaller. Are they gonna pinch?
That was a 5.
Are they pinching?
There's a nice flank here. Yeah, nice pinch.
What are they? Are they?
Go for it.
What are they doing?
Ball is going up first.
There it is.
Nice stun.
Oh, and okay, it still kind of worked, but it also felt a little janky.
Yeah, I mean, it was the right idea. So the ball actually walked into the mosh pit. It was a great silence by the Stukov to like basically immediately cancel mosh pit. Unfortunately, the damage had already been done. I mean, Vala was at like 1 health when she walked in.
Yeah, and there goes Stukov. That's a 3 for 0. Actually, there are 0 kills for full meta so far. Unfortunate.
Yeah, looks like
is this game?
no, I don't think it'll be game. They'll death timer shot fast enough. Like
I
unless
mean,
they get at least 2 more kills, I think
I was about to say.
Tidecoller's gotta get at least 2 more kills to get a game.
I feel like they could
I mean, I don't know.
get the Alarak.
They can do keeps.
Yeah.
They can get 2 keeps though. Yeah, everybody's up now, so they're gonna probably be looking for looking to go into the bot keep now. Wait for the minions to come in. If ETC gets a slide with the Rainer and the Uther, then
oh, there it is on the
probably get it.
Garrosh. Unstoppable, but that's not gonna be enough.
There's one.
Ooh,
Urel's getting pretty low, but she has her ultimate. There it is. Wait, does that not last very long? I feel like that usually lasts longer.
No.
3 seconds? Yeah.
I think that's about as long as it lasts. I mean, it's pretty OP as it is in a sense if you do it correctly.
Yeah. So full meta. Really trying to get to their 16s, hopefully.
That's a
try and get this bottom soak.
Let's say that's a mighty wave bot, even though it's gone like half a second.
Yeah, that should give them 16, so at least they'll have another chance to fight even talent tiers.
Immediately get.
Do you see actually? So the Rainers go in the, I guess, 16 to kill somebody. He's trying to go for the kill Garrosh build, which is not a bad idea. So it basically burns out 6% of Garrosh's health right like in, you know, a second, less than a second really.
Alarak's still the only person not to die on full meta.
I like the decision. So full meta saw Urel top briefly, and so they just tried to run at Tidecallers, which was a smart decision. Just do what they can.
They tried.
So let's see if they might go for the Urel here. Oh no.
Oh.
She is too speedy.
Did she go to Speedy Gonzalez? I think she did, right?
She did not take the level 1. Or no.
It's not level 1.
Was it
It's
level 1? 7.
or
7. She did not do that either.
She did not do that either, yeah.
Nice little steal though, that camp.
Yeah, but they're...
Paul says trying to do it by himself.
Oh, man. If they had rotated to the right, that might have been a very dead team on the...
It might have been.
Still
They're
could
sticking us
be.
5 now.
It still could be.
Oh, nice flip on the Rainer.
Yeah.
Nice. But down.
Oh, that's
Fine
a
shield though.
Yeah, that's so good.
But he's still in trouble.
Yeah.
He is way back there.
It's just no, he's just
Stuka.
taking a
No,
detour.
he gets around.
No, he's just taking a quick little detour of the facilities.
That was a little pinch coming back around.
Oh my god!
They still don't get him.
How is he still alive? This is ridiculous.
He's in trouble. Oh.
Oh my goodness. How does
that was some ring around the rosy shit right there.
I'm telling you, Rainer was just taking them on a tour of the facilities. All right,
He was.
He just wanted to show them
the master bait into the pinch. That's really what it
he's
was.
like, listen, full meta. Have you seen the backside of this hedge? Let me show you. This is what it looks like.
Thanks, going with
We're
his face
taking-
and that heal knockback plus mosh combo.
Yeah.
Good.
Taking
With the divine
Berserker
shields
camp.
have been doing work though.
Yeah, he's been on point with them, even though
Yeah.
he's rude and mean to us.
It's super toxic, honestly.
Hella toxic. I should change his name in this to Toxic Key, obviously. And we got. Oh my goodness.
Falsett's flying.
Oh, I thought he was
going
gonna
for that point right
throw
away.
him. I thought they were gonna try to throw him. I don't know if Garrosh realized that.
So they're looking for that. I like that call there. Honestly, it was risky, but it was like it worked out because it's just an instant dragon.
ATC,
Now they're looking to get a little fight there.
taunted.
One taunt.
Silence.
Divine shield's not up for 10 seconds.
They cannot kill anybody. Oh my goodness. Like I feel like they have it, all the pieces.
The blink mosh pit.
Wow,
Getting
Sonya's
two
dancing.
people. Dude, this Rainer's just peppering in the back with
Oh,
that
man.
percent damage. They might look to core here now.
I think they core. I mean, maybe they go
There's
back
2
to grab
catapults on
it.
corner bottom. Avala's dead. That's one of their threats. All they have to really do is get rid of. I mean, oh, now they get free dragon and
Yeah,
core.
free
so
dragon, you core.
that's-
That's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like every time full meta had like even the combo to try to get someone killed, they just could not finish someone off because of the Uther armor.
I mean, that
healing
armor,
and
yeah.
and the extra healing from ETC, right? I think I saw that. Am I seeing that?
Yeah,
correctly?
I mean the thing is, the big thing there is it's not a lot of sustained damage. I mean, Vala is pretty good sustained damage, but I mean past that, you have Rainer on Falstad on your side that's making more threat than their Vala. But good job of Tidecaller. It's pretty clean game 1.
Very clean game 1. So I think no one died for Tidecallers.
Nope, it was
Waiting for game results.
8-0.
Is it? Did yours come up? Because mine's still. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Oh, mine did.
12-0. My game
Mine's
time
taking
though
forever to
is
load.
saying 0, so that's awesome. Felt like
Yeah,
a
my
pretty.
thing's broken in the load in.
Poor Gary died 5 times. Woof, woof. I mean,
Yeah, I mean those divine shields messed up too. Like I
Yeah.
think 3 kills at least.
like I don't think he was out of position. Like that's like usually if you see
No,
that,
he
like
wasn't.
right, like if you see that many more kill deaths over your rest of your team, like you think maybe they're out of position. I don't think he was out of position. I just think they just outplayed the engages really well. Tidecaller, that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they were allowing Gary to kind of do what he wanted and step up to get the throw, and then Rainer and Falstad just kind of peppering him in the back. The Garrosh honestly had really good unstoppables, knowing that ETC can make it a pain in the butt to throw anybody. So I saw him unstoppable a slide, he unstoppable 2 knockbacks to be able to get a throw. It's just unfortunate that after the throw they weren't able to secure the kill.
Right.
So the Garrosh played well. Even the 5 deaths might not show it, but he was doing the right things. I didn't see any stats. But so now
Is my
full meta has the chance of picking map or first pick.
right?
So I guess we'll find out when they link it in NGS chat. I don't know. Well, not enough spice in that game, to be honest.
Not a lot.
The Uther the solo Uther heal was pretty good, but it was honestly like just as actually a big brains counter pick from Tidecallers.
Mm-hmm. I what do you think that the full meta has to do to actually try to maybe get a win in game 2? Because it felt like they actually got what they wanted and just weren't able to execute fully to get the finishing kills or anything.
Well, hopefully you'll see probably a little bit more focus fire on the same targets, or at least maybe focus on win an engagement is probably looking for it. I don't think there were too many Stukov combos with the Garrosh, so hopefully they have a little bit more communication, or maybe just pick combos that are just a lot easier to do. Like ETC combos are really easy to follow up on. A noob combos are really easy to follow up on.
How'd you feel about having Alarak and Vala as the 2 main DPS? Because I mean, to me, it felt like it wasn't quite enough burst to get a kill. Like to finish
I
someone
disagree.
off.
If Alarak got, I don't think Alarak died until the very end.
He didn't die at all.
And
Oh,
so,
okay.
oh, he didn't die. Yeah. So I think he was at least at 130% of sadism, which is enough to do half of anybody's health. And then follow that up with the Vala, Rain of Vengeance, and multi-shot. That's a very good amount of burst, and it should be enough of CC between the Silence, Garrosh Taunt, Rain of Vengeance, and the Silence of Stukov that they can just kill anybody that they wanted to. It's just unfortunate that the Divine Shield was there.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, Divine Shield honestly stopped 2 kills or 3 kills and they were like engaged, like fight starting engagement kills, which would have given them the advantage for the rest of the fight. So, it just didn't pan out in their favor. I actually like the draft. I think it just got beat by the Uther. And Alarak is really strong on Dragonshire because those lanes are so wide and he has so much range of knowing where people are. He can really use that, against poke of Rainer and poke of Falstad. You have that range to bring him into Garrosh throw. So it actually helps as an engagement with Garrosh.
I'm just checking. Was it Juggerod that was in the coin toss with
Garrosh? Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking if they are chatting about game 2 yet.
Yeah. We are in the dark.
Wait, do we have some music I can play? I can play some music.
What do you not have
I guess
music?
well, I mean, I turned it off for the actual game. Here, I'll turn it back on. Look at that. Also, I feel like... Oh, they got map pick. Okay, they're making...
So, who got map pick?
Tidecaller got map pick. I'm asking what map it is right now.
Oh, okay. So that means full meta chose first pick.
Yep.
So, okay.
So Battlefield of
5...
Eternity is where we're going.
Okay.
Picked by Red.
So Battlefield of Eternity, full meta jackets only got. Oh, did they already? Oh, they did it. Okay. Full meta jackets only got 1 game on Battlefield, while Tidecallers has got 2 games, and they're 50-50 with it.
Mm-hmm. Where is the update for the match win-loss?
Let's see if there's been any what they played the last time they did BOE.
There we go. Bing. All right, Battlefield of Eternity though, I actually really like this map, mostly because I don't know. I like the theme of it in a sense. Like I like the idea that the harder you win the objective, the stronger your immortal is. Is it immortal?
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely get into that interesting back and forth of like, okay, well, do we want to just try to delay them enough to where we can send one person off to kind of just slowly race and poke at our own immortal, or do we full race to hope to beat them? And then you really, because when you full race, you really only come down to a no shield immortal because you're both full racing, right? You're both doing as much damage as you can, or you're doing this little like, all right, we're gonna have the other 4 of you guys defend ours while we have one guy attack, so then we're slowly trickling down, but with that risk, we can potentially get 100% shield and get a huge push if the 4-man holds enough.
Right, and that's
so
why. That's why. Yeah, that's why I kind of like this map because I feel like it does promote like different strategies on the objective itself, and you can like.
Yeah.
I mean, you could even try. I think I've even seen some teams try to poke and delay, but also just push out other lanes and try to get a little advantage that way too.
Yep.
Yeah,
you'll have like 3 people or 4 person. Like honestly, this is actually why Abathur and Dahaka were actually really good on this map. So you'd have 4 people just delaying and expecting to lose the first immortal, or at least maybe get the first immortal to halftime. Like you'll lose to halftime, but your other person will be your Abathur and your Dahaka will be in lane and soaking and getting 7 first. So that way, after halftime, you go into a full fight with talent advantage. You get a wipe, and then you get like a 50% immortal the whole way.
Right.
So we've seen that happen on on a lot of teams, but. You know, there's always you have like those 3 strategies of thought. You have the super poke team where you're expected to get rushed at, and you're just going to poke with like a Chromie and a Leeming or Kalthos or something like that. Or you have I'm just going to try to race and hope that you guys also try to race, and we hope that our race is better. Or you're trying to be the invading team. So it's always those 3 schools of thoughts when looking to draft. But you know, Tidecaller Mrgles picked this map right. So
yeah,
they've played Sylvanas and Stukov on the 2 games that they've played this map. So see if they go into that same type of idea.
Yep. Sorry, I'm looking at my name for my OBS because I think it sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, Tidecoller's already banning out a Greymane, getting rid of some race. And interestingly enough, that Full Metal bans out Joanna, which is like something I guess you'd want to ban out if you're expecting to go a lot of auto attackers for race. So maybe they're looking at a Zul'jin. They don't want to deal with those blinds. But both Ariel and Deathwing are going to be open now.
Aren't they on the wrong side of the map? Banned. Isn't the teams on the wrong side?
Oh yeah, they are. They are on the wrong side of the map. Never mind. Well, yeah. So now
Tidecoller's on the left for some reason, and
Tidecoller's on the left. That means whoever made the lobby didn't switch it up. So probably.
Damn it, Key
or Siege probably made the map.
Nope, I'm blaming Key.
Didn't swap everybody else. Didn't swap. So they're leaving.
Yeah. So unfortunately, the stream's gonna have the wrong stuff at the top. But what can you do?
Isn't there a button to just swap?
Is there?
Who's there? I think Val made that.
I'm looking.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, there's a swap button.
Ariel's available.
Oh man.
Yeah. So now you can just swap teams. So they are gonna go for the Ariel. Ariel's a little interesting on this map, only because you don't really get any healing during the actual objective phase unless you're team fighting. So, or at least you get very minimal healing.
Wait, it swapped it for one, but not the other. That's weird.
That is weird. So, trading out this possible Sylvanas for a Vala, getting that Hungering Arrow DPS on the Immortal. You got... Now, okay, Tidecoller's on the left is doing...
Yeah, I swapped it. Perfect. Alright.
Awesome.
Sorry.
We'll blame Key. Key,
you son of a monkey. Alright, we got Stukov. I think that's Key's favorite hero, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of... And it's...
Ooh. So they let Ariel through. I like this.
Yeah, so Zul'jin's a very good Ariel battery. Li Ming, so like they're full meta's kind of going with both schools of thought. They're trying to do a duel of we have Li Ming for poke, we have Zul'jin for poke with his cleave, and Zul'jin for race if they're just gonna let us race. So right now, obviously, the potential for like race speed is on full meta side, and we'll see if Tidecallers tries to match it, or they try to go for an invade comp and then just leave Vala to do
Yeah.
DPS.
So far, they got much better race, and they do have the Ariel. I'm kind of curious what tank Tidecaller wants to go with, because they got rid of Johanna, they got rid of Garrosh. ETC's up the board. Is it a noob?
I would say probably Mrgles.
Oh, I always forget. Even though I like Mrgles.
A noob is good too. A noob web wrap and Ariel, and you have Vala and Stukov, so Stukov is a good follow up with a noob. I honestly wouldn't be opposed with a noob either. Oh, actually, you have to web wrap Li Ming so that she can't laser beam the web, but either one's like getting rid of a DPS is always good. Yeah, so they are going with a noob.
A noob and Blaze. Oh, Blaze is so good.
So it looks like now the Tidecallers have switched gears into we're gonna invade, we're gonna defend, and we're gonna try to kill somebody, and then we'll race you.
Someone must die.
Yeah, kill one of the DPS, kill either Zul'jin, kill either Li Ming, and then race the other direction.
Well, preferably actually kill Ariel.
So they'll probably be looking for. Well, yeah, at 10, yeah, you probably want to kill, hopefully an Ariel. But you want if you kill Ariel, then you have to kill one of the DPS too, because otherwise you don't really gain anything. So
Dahaka on this map.
That's what I was talking about. I was just talking about it. Dahaka allows you to give you that, delay on the point and then burrow in for that extra experience.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you think about what Full Metal's doing right now, they're poking with Li Ming, they're poking with Zul'jin. Dahaka doesn't really have to be there to defend a poke. So he can try to get Soka in the lane for a little bit. It helps him clear off the Shaman minions, so they don't have to spend someone to do it. But actually, I think they probably leave Sylvan. I mean, they're probably going to go in with all 5 when they go in to defend. The only thing here is that Tidecallers, once they get past 10, if they don't win the first Immortal and they don't already have an advantage, once they get past 10, they're actually going to want to look to kill 2 people in the fight. So that way, kill a DPS, kill an Ariel, hopefully, or kill 2 DPS. So that way you actually come out ahead after the res.
So you think that they have a full... sorry, they mix up their sides. Tidecaller has a full defend comp, and Full Meta has a race comp.
Yes,
right? That's how you're
race poke.
Race poke comp. Yep.
Yeah, so it's really gonna come down to that.
What about the Mirrodin though? With that, like I feel like Mirrodin to me usually means jump in, engage, get a kill that way.
Well, I mean, a lot of tanks were taken off the board already. I mean, unless that Mrgles was gonna go Mrgles.
So what you're saying?
There weren't really that many options.
What you're saying?
But Mrgles honestly is still really good on this map. He's a good warder.
I know, but...
stunning for the blaze, and he can honestly just soak up all the stuns and probably not die.
I guess, but what you're really saying is that beggars can't be choosers. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I think that's probably where it led to.
Actually,
what other options were there? Garrosh was off.
I don't know. Again, well, your favorite Mrgles was up, as you said. Okay, Siege is on the Anubarak. Bob 33 is on the Vala. Burrito is on Sylvanas. Toxic Key, I'm sorry, is on Stukov. And we got Rise Robin on Blaze. That is the Tidecaller Mrgles.
And on the right-hand side, the red team this time is full meta jacket. Jug Rob on the Murden Gunslinger, slinging axes, not guns, on the Zul'jin. Modus trolling on the Ariel. Runtime logic on that Li Ming, and Barber on the Dinosaur.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. They look so cute together at the top lane, don't they?
They're going to have a really fun time of doing absolutely nothing. Neither of them can even take a camp either. So, like, if they win a wave, they can't even go take a camp fast enough.
Exactly.
So they are actually going to do nothing.
All right. Real quick, though. I see in chat. Where are my emotes? As Crow asked where my emotes are. Crow, of all people, asked where my emotes are. Snag. Think about that.
How about let's make some more emotes? Or you could also just steal a bunch from the server and make them emotes.
I could do that. I could. All right. Anyway, we got. Oh, actually, Blaze is awfully deep on the top. Okay, okay. I thought someone might be dying for a second from my tongue, maybe. Hot tongue action. We do have some poke wars going on here in the bot lane, and the Ariel is just easily healing everybody up, while Stukov actually still pretty easy job healing up. But we are gonna have a little bit of a kerfuffle on the bottom for the camp. No.
Yeah.
Why are we not kerfuffling?
So there was actually a nice little kerfuffle up in top lane with the Blaze and the Dahaka. So Blaze had the lane really pushed into the towers, and Dahaka was very patient and waited for most of the minions to die. I think there's only 2 minions left. Blaze actually charged into towers, and Dahaka tongued there and got a lot of damage off, so they both had to tap. But interesting enough, actually, Dahaka's not even going for... He's going enhanced agility. I think that's kind of going for that backline. He's really going to want to try to dive the
He's
ball.
going to want a vroom vroom.
Yep.
Are you saying that he wants the vroom vroom out of the bushes?
He's going to want a race car over the people.
And we do have Tidecaller. Wait, full meta. Damn it, they've messed up their sides. It's got my head all messed up. They're going for the early camp. They should be timing that, I think, pretty closely to when the Immortals should spawn.
Yeah, I think they'll probably kill it a little too early, so hopefully they don't cap it right away.
Yeah. We got Tidecaller going after theirs. We have checking of the bottom kerfuffle camp. Okay, well, it looks like a lot of posturing going on right now. So, how was your dinner, Snag? Well, nothing's happening in the game.
It was okay.
Just okay?
Simple. Trying to stay on a diet, not eat so much.
A diet? What do you have, like a wedding to prepare for or something?
Good.
Oh, whatever.
So Sylvanas went stacking at 1.
Oh wait,
we're not 28 before level 7.
Are we done talking about food already? What's up with that?
I hate food, man.
Alright, we do got a rotation going top actually with Key trying to go for a slow silence, missed it, but hey, I like the thought.
Yep, both teams rotating quickly to kill that shaman before they actually go to the immortal fight. Make sure that's not pushing in the background. But
looks like Zul'jin's gonna be poking bot. Dahaka has burrowed bot. And we got a little bit of a scuffle occurring here at the top objective.
Yeah, since Tidecallers was able to get to the immortal first, since they had more people rotate top first, they actually were able to do a lot more damage, and they didn't have to do the invade. So it worked out for them. It gives them the halftime with a sizable lead on that immortal health.
And it looks like they're just gonna race it down and try to whittle down the shield as much as they can.
Yeah, I mean they're not gonna win this one, but try to get his lower. They'll have Zul'jin and Li Ming to kill it once it actually does go out.
Yeah, but they do have Sylvanas. Tidecaller does have Sylvanas, which is always helpful when pushing things. So is it going bottom? It is going bottom. So that means Dahaka is in the wrong county. Needs to get a move on.
Oh!
Did he just walk by that entire team?
Just walks everybody.
That entire team was just like so baffled that he was there, I think, that they just let it happen.
They're like, wait, he's totally not going to walk this way, right? And he just vroom vrooms up to the top lane, doesn't miss anything.
Wow, okay, that was actually really good value from Vroom Vroom, because he got out there hella fast. Oh! For a second, I don't know why, I thought that Mrgles was on the other team being really ballsy going in there like that. So
Molly getting really low, Murden taking a lot of damage.
Oh!
Does go down.
Down he goes. Down goes the well. And shut off is now.
This is actually going to be a fort.
Yeah, that's a fort. Sylvanas value?
Ooh, Sylvanas going hella aggro.
Nice everything right there. Nice stun.
That's just Burrito decided to tell Siege, like, come on, do something, Siege. I want you to burrow in. I'll do it for you.
And then Key's like, I guess I'll silence that spot. Yeah. Meanwhile, in top lane. Anyway, going back to bot lane, they're getting the kerfuffle camp pretty easily. I think they're gonna swap. Blaze bot, rest of the team top. Looks like it.
Looks like that they're heading all 4 top. Yeah, look at the level 1 Sylvanas now at 43 stacks of that. Oh, yeah, level 1.
The music's still on. Should probably turn it off.
Not Hanzo. Zul'jin is gonna want to be stacking up those auto attacks, looking for the silence.
And they get it, and that looks like a dead Dahaka, maybe. Yep. Extra stun.
Wait, what's the cooldown on Blaze's stun? I feel like that was a lot. 10 seconds? Holy cow.
Only 10 seconds, yeah.
No, that was up immediately.
Blaze.
They're actually going to get another fort.
Hey, spoiler alert. Blaze is pretty good at stuns. And are they going to try a trade? We got a little bit of a race trade going on at the bottom.
Unfortunately for full meta, it's not going to work out in their favor. I don't think they're even going to get up to the fort.
They'll get a wall, but that's about it. And are they going to keep pushing? They're going to get wall, right? I mean, even at this point, they is he delay?
Oh, the delay.
What a delay. That's a delay. He can get another one, right? They're not doing that far from him. Like,
I wonder if he gets baited too far in. I don't know if Jugger was going to go look for a stun there.
Maybe. Okay. I mean, it is still Blaze.
Looks like they have a little indecision on what they want to go for.
Right. And he's... Why do they keep Hearthing like half a foot away from Blaze?
Some cats in the background.
Oh, are they fighting? Yeah, I see that. There's an epic stare down going on back there.
Oh, shoot, Linehouse, you got somebody else that's giving you some cheese for the house with the turd herder
Oh no!
doing some subscription.
Oh, did he? Yeah,
Yep.
I have my thing down. Wow, Turd with his free subscription makes me so happy. Wait. Is there a fight going on? We'll say it properly in a minute. But there's a fight breaking out a little bit. We are looking at this right objective, but
Level 10's nice double. It's on him going into it. Murden looking for the silence. Gunslinger unfortunately stepped way too far up.
there was
and had
no
nowhere to run
stun,
to.
and yet, but it was good. Oh, that jump got interrupted though, and that's a dead Mrgles.
That was some smart swiping from Key.
Yeah, it was. That was hella smart swiping. All right, so real quick, Turd Herder, thank you for the sub and welcome as the newest resident of the Mouse House. Is that the correct way to do it?
So dumb.
We got the objective taken by Tidecaller, and it's going to go bot, and they're getting a camp to go with it. I don't know. This feels like there's a good chance that this could be. Well, I think it's a keep, but
Yeah, honestly,
I think if a
with
couple
how they've been
deaths,
playing,
if a couple
yeah.
deaths occur, this could be game.
Especially if they get it right here in the middle of the wave here. They can also go for the Murden. One stun looking for the silence. Oh, he barely gets away.
Yeah, so close.
But they're going to turn onto the Zul'jin, who can't run away the same way as Murden. Make sure that he gets silenced out so he can't even use Testingo, even though he didn't have it picked.
And there's going to go Ariel. Yep.
And securing the Murden here with the next web wrap. So this should be another kill. I don't know if they'll... Looks like he's looking for a swipe. Yep. I think that actually saves them, but it's a Murden, so who really cares?
Yeah, they're just looking for keep, potentially game right now.
I think
Although
they're
it is still low
Everybody is
death
up.
timers. Yeah, but that's still
that-
full health,
thing's healthy,
half
yeah.
half shield almost.
And they could very easily get another kill.
Exactly. I think if they get what 2 more kills, maybe 3.
I think as long as they kill Zul'jin, I think they win.
All right, we got some discussions going on
See,
here.
let's just see how confident they
Right?
are.
You can tell they're thinking like, do we? Oh, that could be a good stun.
Some Li Ming damage
Whiff.
going in.
Oh, that poor Blaze. They all dodged that very expertly.
Key with the silence, just not allowing Murden to do anything. The res is
Yeah.
coming out on the Murden though. Zul'jin's going ham on the Immortal.
I feel
so
the
it is
Blaze
gonna
right
defend.
there. I feel like that should have been stunned for Blaze. I know how it feels. Wait.
I mean, like I said, they really just need to kill that Zul'jin. If they killed Zul'jin, I think they would have won. Because he was basically the one that was hard killing that Immortal.
It was close, but they are going to rotate to get bot camp. We do have a 35% core. I don't know, this seems like a really rough game for full meta to come back from.
It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight coming back. I mean, they have a chance to just get some, like, a Murden stun into a Li Ming full combo with Zul'jin. I mean, unfortunately, Zul'jin is not. It's going to be a while until he gets fully stacked up and becomes Exodia. But even though he didn't take the range at 1, which is probably smarter, it's harder to get that.
We got some gank opportunities occurring.
Got that Murd.
Look at that. They're looking.
Did you just
They're
hold
looking
off?
everywhere. I feel like they're looking.
Yeah, they're kind of go back and forth. It's got it out a little bit by the Murden, but they can still get the Zul'jin.
All right,
One stun.
I have a
stops
question
it.
though. I have to ask: is this Vala gonna get the camp by herself? I think she is, and they're gonna engage 4v4 at the bot lane. Oh, that
Zul'jin's
gunslinger!
so off by
Yeah.
himself. He just walks away.
Wow. Oh, does he though?
but
It's
they
a
get the
root on the
Murden.
Mrgles. Silence forever, and that's a dead Mrgles.
Dude, Stukov is so strong. That
Web
silence
wrapped.
is so hard.
There goes a Zul'jin,
They didn't have volley. I think they just end anyways.
right?
Looking for the Ariel.
They got her. She's dead. Does she have resurrect?
She does have res available, but I think she dies if she reses.
I mean, she might as well though, right? Like, what other options you have?
Looking at a counter kill on
Game-
Nubrek.
game-
Now
game's
Vala
over.
showing up. So Vala, ooh.
I guess she's only got 17 seconds with she res. Maybe not worth it yet.
It looks like I think they're getting baited by the Ariel not resing because they keep walking back and
Yeah.
forth to hope Ariel's resing. But they're just kind of just scuffling here for a while. Objective's up,
there's
looking for
there's
more
the Ming.
kills.
Now she gets away. There's a stun. Okay.
All right.
How
did that stun
Yeah,
hit?
right?
How did
Right?
that
How did
stun hit?
Zul'jin get stunned right there? I'm calling shenanigans.
That is hella shenanigans.
Listen.
I mean, I can understand when the blaze stuns hit somebody behind him.
Yeah.
But that was a huge arc next to him.
Well, I mean, all right. That is game. And that was probably a game anyway.
Yeah.
But what is that stun radius for Blaze? Like, come on. Come on. That feels
But
bad.
another very handedly.
Ooh, another zero
win.
death game for Tidecaller.
Yeah,
Oof.
the double stuns with the silence. I mean, just the stun lock availability. Like Murden can't jump away. He's silenced in. Even if he had it available, I mean, he was just stuck. The Murden was a target most of the time.
Yeah. I have to
Just knowing that
say,
he can kill
I
him.
I actually really liked Full Meta's comp going in this game. I mean, I know that Tidecaller had a lot of CC, but I thought that their comp could actually kind of deal with that a little bit. But
Oh yeah.
I feel like apparently I was wrong because I didn't feel like they really dealt with it.
I mean, maybe this might have been the game to get. This probably was the game to take Aegis, honestly. I mean, like looking back at it now, obviously hindsight 2020, but Aegis stops that Stukov
I
full
guess.
kill potential, and
I
like, and then once you stop that
Yeah.
first silence, like you put it on Murden when he's on full health, when they used all their stuns and all their silences on Murden, put him in an Aegis, he pops out at probably 50% health, avatars, and then they turn around and use all their abilities on everybody else. They have Dahaka and stuns there, so. And obviously, looking back at it, you can always think of things that could have been changed differently. But yeah, I wasn't opposed to their comp. They had race, they had poke. If they got pushed in, it just turned out where they just couldn't get those advantages that they wanted. But really, it's just honestly, it's more that Tidecallers pushed their advantage so much harder. They were there for the stuns. The Sylvanas was aggressive. The Blaze was hitting stuns. The Anubrek was hitting stuns, and Stukov was hitting silences. I mean, it's hard to beat that.
Yep. Who we want to interview from anybody from? Let's see if Key is available or if he wants to send somebody from his team. Let's see if I can find him in the thing. I will say, what was I gonna say? Actually, I totally forgot now. Oh,
I don't know.
I agree with you. I think Aegis was actually 2020, the correct pick. However, Rez is so strong that I don't like you can't blame someone. I think we would have taken that. Our team would have, right?
We probably would have, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like that thing where it's the meta, So and they are full meta jackets, so maybe they just that's what's hot right now.
Yeah.
Beaming actually went blink build, which is quite interesting. So that way she's trying to make sure that she can always blink away from the stuns, which I like that. That was smart.
So while we're waiting for whoever's coming for the interview, Key says it's someone on his team, obviously. I'm going to address the emoji issue. I will add emojis to the Twitch stream for Turd. You have to understand, no one subs, so I haven't had the need to do emojis until.
All right, we're gonna bring Key in.
Is it no? He said Sheeds.
Oh,
Sheeds is in.
Sheed.
He's in lobby 1. Where are we?
No, we're in lobby 1.
No, he's in regular lobby 1. We are.
Oh, okay,
Are we in Cassie lobby 1?
Yeah, I'm bringing him in. One sec.
I just did.
Mind. Fine, you do it first.
Yeah, I beat you to it. Hey, Siege, how you doing?
Congrats.
Thank you. Feels good.
Pretty clean 2-0.
Yeah, no deaths.
That's pretty good, I'm told. Not dying.
So it's usually pretty good. Yeah, a perfect game. So have you guys already done the math on where this might put you now in rankings?
Key tells me we can still make it all the way to 5th place if we win again.
And does it require any other teams to lose, or is it just like if you get 2 2-0s, you're 5th?
I don't know. You have to ask Key.
Oh, come on.
Okay, yes. If we get 2 2-0s, we're at 5th place.
All right, I'm taking your word for it now.
Dominations snag. That's what they're called.
Yep. Nobody wants to say that. That takes way too long.
Yeah, I don't even know what that word means.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So going into game 1, that game seems like it was so long ago, even though it really wasn't. How'd you all feel about your draft going in?
We feel pretty good about the draft. We got the ETC, and then we could ETC is pretty good at controlling Garrosh. I feel he didn't really get a lot of opportunities to step up and flip priority target. And then we had the Falstad, which provides a lot of control on that map too. So draft went pretty much as well as we were hoping.
So were you guys hoping to pick Uther, or I mean, was he just even in the option, or was it strictly like, oh my god, Uther would be so good here, let's pick Uther at last pick? Because honestly, it was so good there, and it was probably the best last pick.
Yeah, so the way we draft is Key picks whatever support he feels like will work, and we trust him completely. And he was like, we need to cleanse, and Uther's up, so I'm taking Uther. And we were all like, yep, sounds good, buddy.
Nice. So it's strictly just him, big brain in it at the end there.
Yep, as usual.
As usual. So were you guys worried about the Alarak at all?
Yeah, that's the main reason we wanted cleanse, and also to cleanse like Garrosh taunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also had the Divine Shield Mosh combo, but we never actually got to get that going.
Oh, you didn't really need it though, right? Like the way the games worked
No.
out. I think the divine shields were pretty pardon the pun, key to getting some of the people not to die in some situations. It wasn't. Couldn't think of the actual other word to use. Actually, let's talk about that moment where Raynor led the team on a tour of the backside of the hedges of the bottom side of the map. How does he not die there? How does Raynor not die?
What were your
Yeah.
comms like?
Yeah.
Yeah, we honestly still don't know. The comms for the next about a minute afterwards were just like, "How am I still alive?" And nobody had an answer. But we're glad he lives, and we pretty much turned the fight there, and that was pretty much game over. So we nailed it.
All right, move
All right.
on to game 2. You
Uh-huh.
start. You start, Snag.
So game 2, obviously the draft going along how it is, other than you guys putting yourself on the wrong side of the map. With the first pick options, you didn't really show any priority on Ariel. Was there? I mean, rather, you didn't show any priority on banning Ariel. Do you guys not worried about Ariel on BOE?
No, we're more scared of Deathwing and Johanna, basically.
Really? So why are you scared of Joanna?
Uh, I don't want to say too much, but
Sure. Yeah.
just like kind of works against our playstyle
Okay.
pretty well, I guess.
I mean,
it's hard to explain.
Snag. She is on a crusade, and I do believe it's calling. Does that not scare you enough? She's looking
Against
for
the
recruits.
demons.
Yeah, she's looking for recruits.
Of hell and the angels.
Mm-hmm. So if she's on the enemy team, maybe she'll recruit them, and they don't want to be recruited. I believe that's what she just tried.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were afraid of. Yep.
I gotcha. Understood. I'll make sure to relay that to my team.
Actually, looking at I'm trying to look at your. Oh, so your Blaze. Are you like us and just realize that his stun radius is ridiculous and probably just is he just that good because of the stun radius alone? Is that why you guys picked him in that situation for that additional CC on the enemy team?
Yeah, so there's a lot of reasons to pick Blaze. Like he never loses a lane because he can just clear it. He can't really die, especially after he has bunker. His CC is insane, like you said, and yeah, he's just like, especially in this meta when there's no like, besides Malthael, I guess there's no like lane bully that you really have to be afraid of. It's just pretty easy to just pick Blaze and be good.
Was the plan to pick a Nubrak the entire time? Because a lot of tanks got banned out, and so
By yourselves too.
you guys and by the other team. So it kind of felt to me, looking at how the comp ended up working out, that Nubrak probably was the target anyway. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, we've played a lot of Anoop this season. He's just like, after the top two, which are Joe and ETC, get banned, he's kind of a sleeper, like really strong engage and has a lot of survivability, which people don't really give him credit for. So I think he's kind of sleeper OP in this meta. So yes, the plan was to pick Nubrak.
So now that you guys are in this spot, you guys have one more game, and who are you guys playing next? Is it somebody already in the standings or somebody outside of the standings or outside of the top 8?
We are playing against Dat Tasta.
Another offensive name, and their offensive.
Their logo
icon.
is super offensive to me. I'm just saying, like, I don't need to see booty in my team logos.
Well, yeah, something like that. I'd much rather see muscly bread. But so against them, are you guys worried about it?
Well, the plan is to win.
That's a good start.
No way.
We're confident. You know, today went really well, and yeah.
Today went really well, he says, when they go 2-0 with zero deaths.
No deaths.
It went really well, though. Not perfect, not amazing, just really well.
So going into the playoffs when they start, what team would you not want to face off in the first round?
We're pretty scared of Wood Tap that. They beat us pretty bad in the first couple weeks.
And they are number
Uh,
seed number one right now, right?
Exactly.
What's with
But
all these offensive team names? What the hell?
I know. Div C, man. Div
I don't
C.
know. Ours is perfectly wholesome.
It is.
Yes.
It is super wholesome.
Okay, well.
So thank you for joining us. Do you have any shout outs, call outs you'd like to say before we
Yeah, shout outs to my team. They're all nuts. Thank you for carrying me. Shout outs to Burrito in particular. He's actually our sub, and although this was his first time to play, he's always been ready to step in at any moment. And he popped off, so shout outs to him. Shout outs to Chaotic. He's been sort of coaching us on like draft theory and like the theoretical side of the game, and he's been super helpful. And shout outs to you guys for, I'm sure, an awesome cast.
Yeah, well, don't get your hopes up.
I can't wait. Cannot wait to watch.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations on your stellar victory, and good luck with you said one more game, right, for the season?
Yes, thank you.
Yep, good luck.
Thanks.
That was Siege from Tidecaller Mrgles. I thought that was a really impressively played series by them. I think it seems like they might be kind of serious about trying to go for that 5 spot. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I would. If the number 1 seed that looks like they're probably guaranteed to number 1 had spanked you in the regular season, you definitely don't want to be in the number 8 spot. So they're probably trying really hard to make sure that they do not get number 8. And this is
I'm looking at the standings right now. I kind of feel like okay, never mind. Dat Tashto is actually a pretty big match for them because they're the ones that they were tied with them going into this match. Now they're not, obviously, but so that means they kind of need to beat them probably unless they lose.
Yeah, so that way they don't tie positions.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, that's all we have. Do you want to say call outs or anything, Snag, before I mouth off for a while?
I mean, I guess shout out to NGS, still running, and to their best efforts of making the season go. So and allowing us nut jobs do some stupid casting. So that's fun at the end of the season. So
I do apologize that the event logo is not working. So NGS logo is not showing up with the stream.
Oh, so we don't even know who this is for. So
yeah.
never mind. I take all that back. It's not for NGS.
I have it in the title of the stream. I have it in the title of the stream.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's supposed to be there, but it's not working. I don't know why. I gotta figure it out. Shout out to all of our adoring fans in the chat room. Always appreciated. Thank you to, I know Turd subbed and he's now demanding emotes, which I don't really blame him. I'm not gonna lie. I also had a follow from Pet Wolverine, and Sheed. So thank you both, and welcome to are those minor residents of the Mouse House? Because they're not subs, but they're just followers. Is that how that works? Or
they're visitors of the Mouse House? No.
See, I don't think they're visitors. I think they're still residents. So there's as a sub, like a family member of the Mouse House. Then is that how that works? We'll have to think about that. We'll have to figure that out. We'll have to go to the Brain Trust and decide what the actual verbiage will be. But thank you for the follow. Thank you all for coming to watch this match. Thank you to the teams for letting us Yahoos cast them. And of course, thank you to my best friend Snag for being here to do this with me. Because without you, I would just be lost completely. And as always, too, thank you to Philindrith.
I'm here to lead you to the cheese.
To the cheese. Oh, yes, it's very helpful. And also, thank you to Philindrith for making Fal's ultimate casting kit. I mean, Soothsayer. It's called Soothsayer. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time here in the Mouse House.